Hi friends, this is Jamit Kumar Das. Today we discuss power transformer. Now, this is power transformer. This is the head of the power system in the world. At generating station, transmission system, and distribution system need power transformer. At generating station, the generating voltage is very less, that is 11 kV or 12 kV. So need to step up the voltage to higher value, that is 400 kV or 765 kV for transmitting the power for long distance. At there we require step up transformer. Our transmission system need to step down 765 kV to 400 kV or 220 kV or 132 kV or 66 kV need step down transformers. At distribution system need to step down voltage from 33 kV to 11 kV, yeah 33 kV to 440 volt, yeah 11 kV to 440 volt. So need the step down transformers. This is a circuit here. This is primary winding, this is the secondary winding. Suppose N1 is the number of turns at the primary winding, N2 number of turns at secondary winding, V1 voltage at primary side, V2 voltage at secondary side, I1 current flowing at primary side. As a result, I2 current will be induced at the secondary side. Now the relation is N1 by N2 equal to V1 by V2 equal to I2 by I1. We know voltage is inversely proportional to the current. Now, number of turns also inversely proportional to the current. So, you increase the voltage, you should increase the number of turns. Suppose you have to make the step-up transformer. So, at primary side, voltage is less, but at secondary side voltage is high. So number of turns at secondary side will be more compared to the primary side. Power at the primary side and secondary side, P1 equal to V1 V2 and P2 equal to V2 I2. This is transformer core. This is primary side and this is the secondary side. Suppose I1 current flowing at primary winding, as a result magnetic flux will be induced at transformer core, that is moving in clockwise. As a result, secondary current will be flow at secondary side. Types of power transformer is the step-up transformer and step-down transformer. Step-up transformer are used near power generation station. Power generating voltage is very less, that is around 11 kV or 12 kV. Need to step up higher voltage for transmitting long distance. At their need step up transformer. In transmission system need step down transformer, step down from 765 kV to 400 kV, 400 kV to 220 kV, 220 to 132 kV, 132 to 33 kV. So our transmission system needs step down transformer, and also our distribution system needs step down transformer. Step down voltage from 33 kV to 11 kV, 11 kV to 440 volt, 33 kV to 440 volt need step down transformer. Single phase transformer and 3-phase transformer. Generally power transformers are 3-phase transformer, but at 765 kV substations at there we are using single phase transformer. Sometimes at 400 kV substation we use single phase transformer. Now power transformer, power distribution transformer we know. Now instrument transformer. Now instrument transformers are two types: current transformer and voltage transformer. Current transformer, where we step down the current from higher value to lower value. At voltage transformer, that is called potential transformer, we step down the voltage from higher value to lower value. It is used for metering purposes, for relay purposes, for ammeter, voltmeter, for control relay and panel. Two-winding transformer and auto transformer. Two-winding transformer, where ratio of high voltage and low voltage is greater than 2. For auto transformer, ratio of high voltage and low voltage is less than 2. Oil cooled and dry cooled transformer, core type, cell type transformer, and also berry type transformer. Core type transformer, both the primary and secondary windings are placed on the side limb. Cell type transformer, where windings are placed on central limbs of the transformer. Core type transformer, there are two magnetic circuits, but at cell type there are only one magnetic circuit. Berry type transformer, where more than two magnetic circuits. Components of power transformer. This is a power transformer, and this is the high voltage bushing. These are the low voltage bushings. This is the oil tank, laminated core. This is the laminated core. This is the low voltage coil, and this is a high voltage coil. This is cooling tubes. This is the conservator. This is explosion valve, diaphragm, oil level indicator, ST terminal, the temperature gauge, tap changer manual operated, cooling tubes, tank, wheel, oil outlet, drain cock, earthing, body earthing, the inside oil, the oil, and this is breather, inside silica gel, oil inlet valve, Buckles relay. These are the different components of a power transformer: the bushing of LV side, the bushing of ST side, and this is the pressure relief devices. This is the gasket, and this is the bushing connectors. This is the radiators, tubes, and these are different types of valves. Temperature, level, pressure gauge. This is the gaskets. Calculation for required capacity KVA rating. We need the data. Two data. we need the load line to line voltage, how much, the maximum load phase current is how much. We have these two data we need, then we can calculate for required capacity kVA rating. For single phase transformer, kVA equal to V into I by 1000. This is for single phase transformer. For three phase transformer, kVA equal to V into I into 1.732 by 1000. What is 1.732? Now where 1.732 is the simple numerical value for the square root of 3. Square root of 3 का value. ट्रांसफार्मर टेस्टिंग, जैसे कि ट्रांसफार्मर का डिजाइन होता है, उसका अलग अलग कंपोनेंट को असेंबली किया जाता है, फिर उसका टेस्ट किया जाता है. तो क्या क्या व्हाट आर द टेस्ट वी आर डूइंग? वन इज टाइप टेस्ट, रूटीन टेस्ट, स्पेशल टेस्ट, pre-commissioning tests, periodic or condition monitoring test, emergency test. Now, type test. We have to check whether transformer is designed as per the customer's expectation and design specification. We have to check by type test. Measuring winding resistance of the transformer. Then testing of transformer turns ratio. Testing of transformer vector group. Measuring the impedance voltage of a transformer. Measuring short circuit impedance of a transformer. Measuring load loss of the transformer include short circuit test. Measuring no load loss and current of a transformer includes open circuit test. Measuring insulation resistance of a transformer. Dielectric test. Testing of temperature rise of the transformer. No load tap changer test. Vacuum test on tank and radiator. In type test we have to do these all tests at factory. Then routine test. Now, to verify and confirm operational performance of the transformer. We are doing these tests in routine test. Measuring winding resistance of the transformer, testing of transformer turn ratio, testing of transformer vector group, measuring the impedance voltage of a transformer, measuring short circuit impedance of a transformer, measuring load loss of the transformer includes short circuit tests, measuring of no load loss and current of a transformer includes open circuit test, measuring insulation resistance of a transformer, dielectric tests, no load tap changer test, oil pressure test to check the leakage at the joints and gasket on the transformer. Special test. Now, in this test, it will help to provide useful information to the user. It is carried during maintenance and operation. dielectric test of transformer, short circuit test in transformer, measuring the impedance of three-phase and zero sequence of a transformer, measurement of the acoustic noise level of the measurement, measuring harmonics of the no load current in the transformer, measuring the amount of power taken by the oil pumps and fans in the circuit, measurement of some components in the circuit such as buckets relay, pressure relief devices, temperature indicator, oil preservation system, and many more. Pre-commissioning test of the transformer. इसमें ऑपरेशनल चेकिंग ऑफ द प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम, इंसुलेशन रेजिस्टेंस मेजरमेंट, मेजरमेंट ऑफ कैपेसिटर पुशिंग, measurement of voltage ratio, turns ratio, measurement of vector group or polarity of the transformer, measuring of winding resistance, measurement of vibration of the transformer, test of the magnetic balance of the transformer, measure of frequency balance response FRA of the transformer, measurement of floating neutral point. The measure of short circuit impedance and magnetizing current of the transformer, operational measurement of voltages, measurement of stability of different REF of transformer, measurement of bushing current transformers. So here we know what testing we have to do at factory, at site. So procedure we can tell in another video. Yeah, you can study yourself. Don't confuse transformer, how to design the transformer, that is separate video I will make in future. And I think this video is helpful to know about the transformer. So thank you. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks.